What motivates me to do good in the community is the impact that I see that it has, not just on the person who's doing the good or serving, but also on the recipients. And I think that by doing good, we continue to build up a community that's healthy for all people.
It's a real responsibility for me. I've been blessed in my life, and out of gratitude, I want to give back.
It's really made me realize how important it is to always look out for the underdog and everything, and always make sure that everybody is doing good, not just the people that are ahead.
For a long time, I did a lot of destruction in this community, and I had a lot of help to do good and to get where I am in my life today. Doing good is what I've found to be my passion.
I think it started at a very young age, honestly. My parents were do-gooders before do-gooders were really a popular thing. I was taught to always expect good and do good.
One of the things that drives me is there's a piece of scripture, Galatians 6:9, and it says, "Let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we reap." And that is comforting to me, and it's inspiring to me, and I feel like I have a purpose.
We've always felt the obligation to serve, and we always have. We've been married 35 years. We started our first nonprofit over 35 years ago. And the joy of, or the benefit of giving over receiving is huge.
It's important for us to do good so the younger generation will follow suit and do well in their future.
Anytime you can get endorphins released, I think that it's a human nature to really enjoy that.
So doing good things for the community, whether it's through work or my volunteering, has really helped me see the world from a different angle. It's helped me see how different people maneuver through life, the different challenges that people have. I think it's very easy for us to really, think about how we're experiencing life, and getting out, experiencing other things in the community, giving back, volunteering. It really sheds a light on other parts of what's happening in our community and what's really happening for people in our community.
Doing good has kept me clean, giving back and helping others, and providing a job, and sponsoring events, and just being an asset to the community and people struggling, especially with, in the addiction community and stuff like that.
Doing good has definitely changed us by giving us a whole other family. So by meeting all these people and all these kids and adults, it's given us a whole new group of people that we've just all fallen in love with.
Doing good in the community it is truly giver's gain. It's leading by example.
Well, I think it just makes me a better person, and it allows me to give back. It allows me to realize that this world can be very selfish, and I don't want any part of that.
Recently, on one of our random acts of kindness days, that we were at a gas station and paid for someone's gas, and she just broke down in tears and was like, I was choosing between gas and food, and I came to get gas, and this happened. And that was pretty crazy to happen, because I didn't choose between gas and food. That's pretty tough, right? So that was really a great thing to see, and the big smiles and hugs that went along with that was priceless.
And now on a Thursday after class, we have literally taken over the whole of Chick-fil-A. And I looked up and I seen the whole middle section is taken up with all these kids that have got to know each other, and they're best friends, and they're just kind of chatting, and they're so good with each other, and they've never known each other before. And the parents are all sitting in different tables all around. It's a huge big group. And now that they get together every day of the week, so they do bowling, they do the arcade. And for me, just that moment when I was sitting looking at them all, that was my reward right there. Just looked at them all being friends and being a community together. It was awesome.
I have on many occasions been able to witness the distribution of shoes to the children who receive them. And I get really choked up, because you would think shoes are no big deal. But you put a pair of shoes on a child who is so used to getting hand-me-downs, and they get a new pair of shoes, and their whole demeanor changes. And to be able to watch them, you know, they stand up, they start to pose, and you realize that, you know, something that I've had a hand in is making that kind of difference to a child. It changes the whole vibration of what you do and how you feel about things.
To encourage others to get out and do good, you don't need to create your own entity. We're blessed with so many great opportunities out here to where we can come out and make a huge difference, one person at a time in the community.
Work as a team. You know, you can't do it all on your own.
I would say just be yourself, and I think it's more rewarding to do good for other people than to be in the limelight. I think that if you help other people, it'll come back to you tenfold.
When I think about doing good, I think about volunteering, and I heard once from a person that something that really stuck with me, which was if you aren't going to serve your country, you should serve your community. And so I really think that giving back, doing good things for the community really is my way of serving in just a different capacity.
Doing good feels good, and it makes others feel good. And I don't think it has to be something that you spend a lot of money on. I don't think it has to be something that you really try hard for. I think that offering a hug and taking a meal to somebody on a hard day, or just writing a card and sending it in the mail, they really matter, especially now. I think that sometimes it's like a forgotten art. It doesn't have to be part of your job. It doesn't have to be somebody you know very well, but just little tiny spontaneous acts of kindness go a long way and can change your life and their life, because they can then become some of your best friends when you didn't even know it and they were a stranger at one time.